The grills are fired back up for the regional final. Murray State tries to reach Super Regionals, but first they must go through the host, Ole Miss, to do it. After a slugfest with Georgia Tech and Ole Miss.
Good thing about him, if he was going to win this game, it wasn't going to be about pitching. It was going to have to be a slugfest. A team that's got 115 home runs this season, 11 this weekend alone.
Will bat first and face the senior Kane Elming.
And Elming's a guy that's got a sinker, a changeup, and a slider. What do they like about him besides their repertoire? He competes. He knows how to win the big games.
And we are underway. Sanford hits the first pitch. Tough play, and it'll be a leadoff single. That sets it up for Luke Hill, who swings at the first pitch over to Connor Cunningham. Could be two. There's one, and there's two. Utermark strikes out to end the top of the first inning. Time for the Racers to come to the plate in the bottom of the first.
They go long into the count. Hogarth, the leadoff hitter, is the energy rabbit that they've got, and Dustin Mercer's just having a fantastic regional here in Oxford. Historic performance when he had 4 doubles in one game versus Ole Miss.
Gunnar Dennis making another appearance in the regional.
And Dennis is a junior college transfer. They like his versatility. What they like about that, he started 4 games this season.
They would love a quality start here from Gunnar Dennis. And he gets a strikeout to start.
He's going to get there again.
Into left field. Guess what? Mercer chugging to second.
You gotta be kidding.
He's got another double. And the Super Regionals for the first time in program history. Towards right field, that's a hit. Heading towards home plate will be Dustin Mercer, and the Racers are on the board first. It is 1-0 Murray State. Rally back, they've done it throughout the year, and that's why they're in this spot. Ground ball, first base side, fair. Furness steps on the bag, inning over. But Murray State, 3-2 pitch, and that is ball 4 to put Humphrey on.
To the stadium.
The 0-2 line drive could be 2. It is not, as Decker could not complete. Miller.
He's going to take a shower and it's going to sting.
Foley drives this one to right center back. It is gone. Austin Foley gives Ole Miss the lead for the first time tonight. 2-1 Rebels. Of the program record for most home runs set by the 2022 national title team, and they have blown past that. Talkin puts this one deep into left field, but the catch is made. And a walk drawn by Cunningham that will flip things to Jonathan Hogarth in his first at bat earlier in this contest.
He does not just have to hit leadoff home runs.
He gets a hold of that one. Goodbye. Jonathan Hogarth brings the lead back to Murray State. A 2-run shot, and it is 3-2. Murray State.
I mean, that's good team baseball. The number 9 hitter grinds it out just to get on base so they can get to the top of the lineup. We know Hogarth, who struck out in his first at bat, got a pitch that he can tattoo. Home run.
Hayden, our cameraman, look out, my friend. Ground ball. Randall completes the throw, and the inning is over. Furness Hits this one in the air towards left field. Talkin has a beat on it. But it goes back, and it's gone! Talkin looked like he was tracking the ball, but then he lost it, and it's over the wall. Another home run for Ole Miss, and a lead once again for the Rebels.
Just trying to groove one. You can tell Talkin's got his hands up. Where is it? Somebody help me. He had no clue where that ball was. Didn't matter.
And our first pitching change of the game has arrived. Derek LeBron will head in for Kane Elmy. After the at-bat, a rocket down the line. That's fair. It'll be extra bases for Isaac Humphrey. He's chugging along to second. He's on his way to third base. Humphrey has a triple. The bullpen at last check for the Racers. Bases are loaded for Austin Foley, stoically looking on to this situation. And that hits Foley to walk in a run. He did not complete a full inning. Hit right there off of Mastoni's glove, and everybody's safe. One more run in for the Rebels.
Just got that feeling this is his type of moment.
1-2, driven to center field. It gets in for a base hit. One run is in. A second run is on the way. The ball gets away. Another one is in. The bases have been cleared by Mitchell Sanford.
This is his type of moment. Just delivers a single. Obviously, they're going to try and get 2 runs in. And one of the few times we've seen poor defense on display by Murray State this weekend. And right now, everybody.
That will be, and now the ball gets away from Veerling. That's going all the way to the dugout. Here comes Sanford. He is saved. Over the last few minutes in a wild top of the third. First base side, foul territory, and the catch is made by Mastoni. And Chris Burke and Mike Rooney were talking about this regional as Dom Decker strikes out for the second out of the inning. They lost to Southern Illinois 11-0. Chopper from Mastoni. Tough play for Randall. Good throw. It pulled Furness off the bag. And Veerling drives this one out towards center field. Humphrey can't get to it. It's off the wall. Heading home is Mastoni. And Veerling making his way to third. The ball hits him and rolls towards home plate. Driven out towards left field. Sanford is there that time for the catch. The ball found Mitchell Sanford. Will Furness hits this one a mile out to left. Goodbye.
Of the day for Will Furness.
Unimark explodes on that pitch. Gone.
Look at this.
Another one. Deep to right. Unbelievable. Back to back to back for the Rebels. The fans showering well, courtesy of back-to-back-to-back homers.
Save your bullpen, but maybe you find somebody that can give them trouble.
How about this? A bunt from Federico. He is safe.
Fastballs. You stay off all the breaking ball pitches and do that to fastballs.
Driven to left, it's a base hit. They go station to station to load the bases, and errant throw allowed another run to score. And this one gets away, and here comes run 14 for Ole Miss.
It's one of the keys for a team that has been averaging 10-plus strikeouts a game.
Over to Miss Stoney, the flip is in time, but one more run is in as Federico scores, and the lead increases. Teams, even Texas A&M, who lost last year, they're an outstanding club. And Hogarth puts this one into right field. This will get Bermeo over to third base. And again, Murray State. The 2-0, this one driven to left center field, and it will get down, and it will be another double for Dustin Mercer, and that will score a run. And yet again, strike three, and Carson Garner is retired for the second out. On the night for Gunnar Dennis. Ground ball over to third base to Luke Hill. The throw is there, and the inning is done. Two across. A final game of Danny Hall's coaching career for Georgia Tech. In that contest, Ole Miss thrown 9 in the third innings this season.
Well,
he's going to have a chance to get loose, I think, in this game.
On pace to do it for the third consecutive inning right now.
Federico hits this one high in the air towards left field to Dan Talkin. Tagging up and heading home is Judd Utermark. Another run across. A new chapter between Ole Miss and Mississippi State. Ground ball over to Decker. Fields it. Makes the throw in time. That puts a wrap into a little bit of a stumbling block against Little Rock. Another hit as Luke Hill puts one into center field. And that caught a piece of the umpire. And let's see what the call is here. It looks like it will be ruled a dead ball. The Trojans still trying to give LSU a hard time. Humphrey shoots the gap. He'll drive in at least one. Furness takes the turn. He heads towards home. He is out at home plate. This one goes out to right field, and it'll get down for an extra base hit. Guthrie heads to second base with a double.
Murray State's best shot would have been the night to go for it.
Fair ball. The hit from Bermeo. This will score Guthrie, and it's a double for Nico Bermeo. They will need to continue to hit well, and then some. Utermark makes the
big
play.
fella showing off the range. That's a 6'5", 250-pound second baseman.
And Udemark strikes out again. Out of any team, it was 8 coming into today. And this one will get over to third, and it is an out. So the cycle prevented. And Decker strikes out despite falling behind by double figures, and Mastoni strikes out to conclude the bottom of the 8th inning. Ole Miss up big already tonight as Pano hits this one in the left field. And here's one more run for the Rebels. He drives in Randall, and it's 19-7. Popped up by Furness. And we go to the bottom of the 9th inning with the score 19-7. Ground ball cut off by Randall. They throw over to second base to get Bingham.
We're going to call that baseball karma.
3-2. Over the glove of Randall into the gap. It will score a run as Bermeo is in. And it's an RBI double for Connor Cunningham.
When you play games in Murray, Kentucky, we have to be our own hype.
Jury is closed out by Pano and the Rebels. Ole Miss wins 2 games today. They beat Georgia Tech and they beat Murray State to force a decisive game in the Oxford Regional on Monday. A 19-8 victory as Ryan Rodriguez gets the win for the Rebels.